Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy Monday to you. Hopefully, your week is off to a great start. I had a little bit of an adventure outside today. Went off early in the morning, went on a nice long hike because I was holed up in my apartment all weekend playing Star Wars The Old Republic. So I figured I need to go and touch some actual grass today, and well, I'd completely forgotten when I woke up this morning that one of my most anticipated releases of the entire year is here. And it's finally here. It has been a long road coming, Flowers, because today is the day the Nine studio length album, the long anticipated studio length album, is finally here. And of course, we're going to be checking out the title track, hashtag menow right now, and we're going to be doing the album listen for the entire studio length album later today. But oh, the culmination of my adventure becoming a Flover is finally complete. Well, I guess the ultimate completion is buying a light stick, but that is for another day. When was it? February 7th. I looked it up on the train back. Was the day that I saw the tweet from Kaya saying they wanted to see more people react to Fromist9. And I bit the bait on it. And then February 9th, started the whole marathon of just falling so fast for this group. It started off with checking out every single title track, then we checked out some selected B-sides, then we went through every single album, then we did all the OSTs, and now we're finally here, the new release. I started that marathon back in the day in preparation for that rumored March full album that never happened, but that final full album is finally here. Why did I say final? That final checkpoint, the full-length album, is finally here, and I cannot be more ecstatic about this. So let's just get into it. Here we go. Now, here's the thing. I typically hold off on watching like my most hyped things, so there's two other MVs that I want to get to today. But just purely based on the fact that this has been a release that I've been looking forward to for so long, I just want to I'm too impatient. I want to get this done now. So we're going to do it now. I reckon we might watch this twice depending on how I receive it. But oh my goodness. Just go. I got to stop rambling. Managed to make it this far without spoilers, so far so good. Hi, Miss Settle.
날먹한 속 화려한 내 모습 and I know 나를 향해 쏟아지는 heart 네가 몰랐던 내 안에 내 모습 when I say 넌 어떤 표정을 지을까
Miss Chang, you are looking expensive.
Yeah, that's me, yeah, that's me As you know, as you know
It's really smooth. Hold on.
Right now, 꿈이 몹시 unlike 누가 뭐라 해도 더 느껴봐
Whoa.
숨김없이 이대로 갈게 새로운
Oh, this is a little bit different.
던질래 어떤 모습이든 I don't care 때론 shake 때론 cold 마시면 다정해 정답 따윈 없어 I don't care
Oh, the vocals are floating
Yeah,
though.
that's you, yeah, that's you
I love this clone response after the pre-chorus too. Surprisingly laid back in terms of how the song feels, but man does it groove.
That's my world, that's my world. That's my world, that's my world. 손끝에 닿던 선을 넘어.
Oh my goodness.
거짓 없는 날 봐. Just a mirror to
know what I'm appreciating right now? It's the fact that the song isn't overwhelming in any way, shape, or form. Nothing's tracking on top of each other. Little cinematic break. Oh, and I love that slow re-entry. Oh, little outro sequence. Why are they such dorks? You know what this is? For me, this is like the refined older sibling of Feel Good for me. It's a little bit slower. The kind of melodic elements are a little bit more like refined, like more mature, more developed. It's not as outwardly energetic, but it's got the same groove and the same addictiveness of Feel Good for me. And I love it. Feel Good was that title track for me that really just came out of nowhere and knocked me flat on my face. But oh, menow it's an extremely tame song, but in the best way possible. It doesn't need to be overly energetic. It's got just the right amount of energy to it. There's enough of a playfulness to it that very much is reminiscent of like early Fromist9, but has a sound that's been developed and honed for, how many years have they been active now? 5, 6 years now? Like the sound is really sharp. And you can tell it's a sound that's been developed, over the years. This is like a veteran group now, but it's still got so many callbacks and very little like style implementations of the early days of Fromis, and I love it. Oh, I want to go again.
날먹한 속 화려한 내 모습 and I know 나를 향해 쏟아지는 heart.
Okay, like even off the rip with the way the song starts is giving me like that feel good vibe, where I guess the song Feel Good and that vibe is how that song starts. Feels so good. You have like the muffled guitar coming in. You have the white noise fading away, and it's just that one voice going, it feels so good. That dispersing synth. The way #menow starts is so similar to that, but just packaged a little bit differently. It's very calm. You have the one instrument, but the melody isn't inherently as bright as how Feel Good starts, and it's not as energetic as how Feel Good starts, because Feel Good quickly builds up that bottom end, but with this, it's just very simple hi-hat run, 16th note run, very broad synthesizer chords, but it builds up the song so nicely. Chaeyoung stands got treated early in the song.
조명이 꺼지는 지금 right now 꿈이 몹시 unlock 누가
something about how this chorus is mixed also reminds me of like this sounds like a song that very well could have been on that My Little Society album for me, like especially like the B-sides on it. I don't know if it's the mixing or like if it's the same like production team that's behind some of the B-sides on that album, but it just reminds me so much of that My Little Society era, and I don't know why. It's not that they sound the same, because this sounds really just not as outwardly bright, and I love just that kind of image that creates for me. Just because My Little Society was such a bright album, and I love the songs on it, but this gives me that vibe, but it does feel a lot more developed and matured and polished, and I don't know. Is anybody else getting that vibe? My Little Society era vibes? Let me know. Y'all know I'm not gonna complain about some Jihan low tones. Soyeon giving it a little bit of that extra flair in her line. Also, that is a great still of Jisun. I am going to use that for the thumbnail. But oh no, Soyeon was giving it all of the flair and all the character of that. It's this. Call and response is such a great way of adding contrast to a song, and it's just that you have that one, or it starts off with like the gang vocal, right, where everyone's shouting the same line together, same melody, and then you flip it. Yeah, you provide a little bit of contrast by having the sole vocalist deliver the response for that call, and it's just so pretty, and it's surprisingly delicate. Usually with gang vocals, it's pretty loud and it's really noticeable. Not that this isn't noticeable and not loud, but it's restrained and it's not overwhelming. And the same with the rest of the song is it's not overwhelming, especially this part where they kind of take it a notch back for the pre-chorus. Yeah, that's you, yeah, that's you. Yes, I know, yes, like they balanced that gang vocal section really well. I don't know if it's me, if this is like a placebo effect kind of thing, but does it feel like the bass is heavier in the second chorus? And again, and then using this same call and response motif into the final ending of the post-chorus. They've made this bridge so soft. Surprisingly, not the highest bridge. I was kind of, I don't know if it's just me missing Fromosnine music or whatnot, but I was partially expecting Chiu on a high note maybe to like lead into the final chorus, but I like that she didn't. Because I feel like if there was a high note leading into that final chorus, it would have been too jarring for the rest of the song. Because the song doesn't need an extremely high note or like even whistle tones. Lord knows this group can provide whistle tones, but I'm glad that they didn't go over the top with that bridge either, because I think it would have been very easy to go kind of bonkers with that bridge. Especially because that instrumental section is very much open to a lot of different things. Also, I'm pretty sure there was a string hit in there. I love the airiness of whoever's singing here, the delivery. We did get a string hit. We got that clean guitar. I'm gonna have to go back to the... When we do the album listen, I reckon we'll do the title track again, just so I can hear this bridge to final chorus without the cinematic break. Yeah, the bass gets a little bit filthier in this final chorus. Also, a very subtle bit of, like, Vocaloid background harmony. Very faint high note harmony in the background. And then let it disperse naturally. Ooh, ooh. You know, when you wait and wait some more, and then wait some more for something that you've been looking forward to for a really long time, man, does it feel good. Is it my favorite Promisenine title track they've released ever? I don't know. I'll have to let this one marinate a little bit more, I reckon. But do I absolutely adore and love this song? Oh, abso-freaking-lutely. It's kind of got that Promise magic that I've been missing, but it's also packaged in a very different way, and I quite like it. I do miss Gyuri in the group. I do miss Gyuri's just gorgeous mixed tone in the song. But Promisenine, just moving forward with 8. While it makes me sad, they've done a really good job with this, and I cannot be happier. Which makes me even more excited for the rest of the album, because we have, what, 9 other songs to check out or something like that? Later today. Well, depending on how I upload these, it might already be out by the time you've made it to this point in the video, but who knows? But that's it for me today. I very much enjoyed this, as kind of expected, but hopefully you all enjoyed it as much as I did. But thank you all for watching along with me. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding a door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day today. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.